Yo, what's good? New video recap of March 27th. And today I took one loss, one paper trade, and one win. And I ended up the day green. And so, yeah, let's get into it. So, first, we have my 1 hour chart here. Pretty much, my chart doesn't fucking work. So, I can't see any liquidity below us because my chart is like bugging. As you can see here, trading view, I'm paying for this shit and like I get nothing. Like look at this shit. So, that pisses me off, but I couldn't really mark any liquidity below us. So I didn't. I pretty much marked this 1 hour CB right here that aligned with a 15-minute CB, the same one, and with a 5-minute CB right here, like this one right here. It aligns like pretty much with it. So I thought we might, fill it and continue going lower. And so I wanted to take an inversion after we fill it, or an inversion towards the unfilled CB. Um, the first trade I took was the paper trade. So as you guys see, there's my three trades right here. The one right here is the paper trade. So a market open. Wait, market open is right here, 9:30. With this placed down, and I saw this as manipulation at first because we had the 9:10 lows here, and we just took 8:30 high, which is right here. We took 8:30 high, we manipulated up at the candle of 8:30, and then we displaced down. So like we had conviction to the downside, but I wasn't really convinced 100% to take it on my eval. So I just took it on paper trading. So I wanted to take the inverse of this gap right here. Um, Wait, where is it? I think it was this. It's like a really small gap, but I wanted to enter here. Pretty much, it's because we took liquidity, tapped the 5-minute CB, tapped the 15-minute CB, and we had a clear doll, which was this pre-market low that we generated before. So it was pretty much it was a good trade overall, but it was more on the discretion side. So I wasn't really sure if I wanted to take it. That's why I took it on paper, and we smacked it. I mean, completely. Like this is my entry right here. It was like a 1.3 RR, and we got it. We took the liquidity, and then we were displacing up. So now I can erase this one. And now for my oh yeah, so it's this. We're in the 2 minute. My bad. So this is the version I wanted to take. So this would have been the I don't know if I can go back, but whatever. This would have been like the best entry for this short. Like you short here, say you put like your stop at CE of represented, and then for this liquid right here, that's like a 2 RR trade. That's pretty good, and like almost no drawdown, like only like this. So that's a pretty good trade. Also, I do agree that this candle right here looks really sus. Like look at the wick on the bottom. But either way, that's the trade I took. Those were my confluences. And so after this, we took liquidity. And so I was pretty bullish after we took liquidity, since I didn't have any doles under me that I knew that we wanted, even though the bias of the day was still bearish. If we go to high in time frame, we are clearly in if you go to the 1 hour, you're clearly, where the fuck is my chart? Yeah, we're clearly on the bearish trend. Like, just look at this. We dumped, and we inversed this big ass gap. And all of this was because of Trump, that he lied about like stopping the war, but whatever. So we know the market is bearish, but I still wanted to look for this unfilled 1 hour, 15 minute, and 5 minute to get tapped. And so I was seeing this displacement. This is a 2 minute. The 1 minute, I was seeing this big candle displacement. This would have been actually a pretty good um, long opportunity, but I wasn't really sure, since we didn't like, this is not major though. This is probably not the day's target. So I was more confident on taking an inverse to the downside after we tap this. But then we kept like we respected this 1 minute for a value gap pretty good. And I was like, okay, now I just want to have a higher time frame inversion so it confirms it. Then I had this 2 minute, this one right here, this 2 minute for value gap, and I pretty much entered the inversion of it. So I entered like right above it because I was looking at the 2 minute, then I went to the 1 minute and took the trade. So I entered here, as you can see, pretty much at the close. And yeah, I was targeting damn, I don't know how to speak. I was targeting 930 highs. I didn't want to go as high as this because we had to inverse the 15 minute, and we never know. Even though I do think we were gonna tap it, I was happy enough to get this piece of the pie, as some traders say. And I was gonna go BE at the 5 minute CB right here. There was a 5 minute CB, right? I failed to go BE. I should have won BE. Just at the moment I saw this, like I'm pointing with my finger. I know you guys can see. At the moment I saw this, like knowing that we were chopping on CE and we were not able to like displace past it, I should have closed. Like at this candle close, I should have closed directly. This candle should have taken the liquidity, or the one before. Like we should have had displacement, and we didn't. I failed to go BE or just in general to close, and so I took a loss here. But then I saw it. I saw that price did not want to deliver to the unfilled 1 hour and 15 minute. In 5 minutes, we were gonna let it be a bag, and we're showing clear signs of bearishness. Like the first presented, we were barely closing above CE, not inversing it, and then completely ripping off of it. We did failing to take the prior high. We disrespected this bullish PD array, and so at this point, I'm pretty sure we want lows. The only thing is that since I didn't have the liquidity under us because my chart is fucked, I didn't know which one to target. Well, let me just take a sip of my coffee. Quick SMR. So yeah, so I knew this low was 100% gonna be taken at this point. I knew my bias from the beginning was bearish. Took a long, took a loss. That's a stupid loss. I should have, went with the trend. But now that the objective of the rebalancing the range is completed, I know we want shorts. And so the best entry opportunity would have been this close right here. Like if I entered right here, right, this would have been the best, a 2.46 RR, something like that. But I didn't. I closed a little bit under, and it's okay. I was scared of this one because it wasn't really inversed. Like if you see at the high of this one is 23,571, and the close is 23,570.5. Okay, so we did inverse it. Okay, I should have entered right here. I'm just a pussy, basically. But yeah, and I wanted to target this lows, took it a little bit under because I was, greedy as fuck. And also because this candle had a lot of volatility. And so I had like my TP a little bit under. And, as I saw it like crank, I just moved my TP a little bit because I'm greedy as fuck. Got the win. And pretty much this win, I made like 370. And this one, I lost like 230. And so I made like 100 and something today, which is not a lot, but as you guys know, like the past few weeks, I've had like rough weeks. I've had like a 2 week losing streak, which is like just horrendous. I'm basically just bad at trading at that point. But I've learned a lot from those weeks, and right now I have my goal of not winning days, not making money, but just not losing. So I don't care if I go BE. I don't care if I have if I don't make that much money. If it's a green day, I count it and I'm happy. And so I made $100. That's it. I don't want more. Took 2 trades. I'm supposed to take one when I lose. So I broke my rules, but this short was just so good that I could not skip it. And so I took it. And yeah, I think it would have been better if my chart was working and I could have targeted lower dull. I know that like this candle right here, something like that, or this one, I don't remember. We took the days like the AM objective. Also, this trade was really good because it was in macro. Like macro started perfect to get in, and like the manipulation already got on, and so yeah, pretty much my second trade is just I got stopped by manipulation. I'm not by manipulation. I wanted to take the manipulation leg, got in too late and got stopped. The second one, it was a really good entry, I would say. Like some ticks away from the like perfect entry, and yeah, I just should have targeted lower or maybe risk more. But I risked I think 200 on this trade, and the one before I risked 150, and so but I moved my stop loss on this one. I remember on the first one, so that's why I lost like 200. But yeah, I think next week I'm gonna start, being more cautious, like this week, and I'm gonna start risking 250. So so if I catch like higher RR trades, well, it's better for me. It's worth it. So yeah, that's about it. That's my recap for today. If you guys have any questions, just leave them in the comment. DM me on Discord, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and take care. Bye.